Like right now, I've been recording for like 2 seconds already.
Fuck's sake.
You can probably Google in your Phuket.
Podcast! I don't know.
Podcast!
All right. Okay, so who wants to open this up for us? Ladies, would you like to open it up? Or Simon, would you like to open it up?
Oh, I was
Best
gonna say
say
Simon's
or
lady.
Simon. Shut up.
Okay, welcome to the podcast number 3 of the Outcast podcast. You may have noticed that it is not, voiceover by Kyle because he is currently at home, probably packing his stuff. Well, not packing his stuff, unloading his stuff or something. Yeah. And me and Simon decided to take over. So we have with us Linda and Connie with the group. What?
What?
No, I said we decided to take over the podcast since he's not here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, by the way.
But we decided to go and do a podcast anyways because why the heck not? And we have a couple of topics, but I'm pretty sure everybody knows who we are if they have watched the podcast.
Yeah. If you watched the podcast already.
Yes, if you guys do not know us, then feel free to look at previous podcasts because we just talk a lot about ourselves, about how weird we are sometimes. So
Gosh.
yeah.
Sounds like
Damn.
egotistical.
But anyways, all right, let's get onto some topics. I wrote a couple down, even though that we might not get into
Can
all
I
of
just
them.
ask a question? Because I've
Mhm.
probably asked this question every time we do one of these.
Go.
What's everyone been playing at the moment?
I know it.
Smite.
Smite.
Smite. Smite, 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 every day, all day, smite, smite, smite.
My error day, all day. That's Linda's life.
I've been playing PlanetSide 2 and Metro 2033. Who
I've been
else?
playing Broken Age.
Broken Age. That's pretty good, yeah. But that's not bad. Well, basically, you got to feel for what we play or what we have been playing.
Broken Age.
All right. I don't know. This is kind of hard to pick one of these topics, but let's go into our very awesome topic of the day, Simon's Face. How do you guys feel about this? And yes, yes. If you,
Ladies.
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 But if you guys didn't know, Simon, who is part of our group, decided that he wanted to go and put up a little bit of a face reveal / skit type thing. So that is also in the links for anybody who wants to view that, or you could check his channel. And it's pretty well done. I give tons of props to you because I remember you said
Thank you.
like I remember you
Thank
said
you,
that
2 years of media. Thank you, 2 years of media studies. Thank you.
because I remember you said like you wanted to do a little bit of like the skit I did. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. That's no problem with it. And it was really awesome. Like jump cuts and everything were good.
It's about 80 takes of me doing the whole chair thing, and remember, I'm talking to myself, which is really weird.
Yeah, it's just
And it's
blank
like-
shots.
And it's like I'm talking to myself, but I'm looking at the camera. I shouldn't be doing this. It's about 8 takes of me realizing I'm looking at the camera, and go, "What the fuck am I looking at the camera?"
But how does everybody feel about this? I mean, he legit showed his face now. Like legit. Like previously, before he had what was the previous avatar that you showed us of you? It was a younger version of you. Was it?
Oh, well, beforehand,
It was baby Simon.
Burberry.
He had
Uh,
diapers and everything.
Yeah, man. I was born. I was born in a leather jacket and a stripy polo shirt. That's how I was born.
And he had the toothpick too. So he's like, you know what? I'm a meat eater. You don't mess with me. I'm sorry.
No, so
He was also drunk.
The bet, yeah. So last weekend, fucking hell, it was last weekend. I made a bet to Sid that none of you could get me to 150 subscribers because
He thought I was
7
playing.
away.
He thought I was playing.
7 away from 150, and I went, right, I get to 150, I'll show my face, I'll jack it down from 200, because originally I was just going to show my face at 200, go, hi! And
I remember that day because my tweet full of spam of you guys like, "Come on, we've got 1 sub left. We could do this."
Hurry!
Like,
Hi.
guys.
Are you guys ready for the hype train? Choo choo! Like
the hype train stopped about 11 o'clock. My time was like, it stopped, and then I refreshed my page, and I went, fuck.
It was at exactly 150, and then he switched it, and I was like, the hype train has exploded. It hasn't stopped. It continued. 3 seconds later, just exploded. From how awesome it was. I don't know.
Yeah, I was then, yeah, so Showed my face. No big.
No
I got sick and tired of hiding behind a character, I think.
Yeah.
It's
I'd
nice
rather-
knowing what you look like because you always imagine what does he look like?
Yeah.
I
Now-
was shocked.
Now we wait for Kyle. We got to see what Kyle looks like.
Yes.
Well, the others haven't seen what Ty looks like, have they?
No, Ty has his for his avatar picture, it's actually him.
Is it?
Yeah, that's him. Ty's Asian. You didn't know that?
Bum, bum, bum. I knew that.
I haven't even met Ty yet.
I know, because he lives in California, so basically he would be on maybe
Oh, yeah.
around 8 or 9. But since he's a busy kid and he has like school and tennis, since he likes to play tennis, he's really busy. But until summer comes by and then he'll be on a lot more, you'll get to meet him. But he's a group troll for now at the moment.
For now.
He likes to
Just
mess
a
with
big
people a
question
lot.
mark.
Yeah, he's just a big question mark, and he likes to mess with people constantly. So he might mess with everybody, including you, Connie. So just
Yeah.
expect to be trolled. It's a little weird. Okay. A really interesting topic to talk about next is it was recently released, the game Thief, the remake of Thief. How do you guys feel about Thief?
To be honest, I haven't even touched it yet. I haven't even looked at anything, so like
Oh, God.
I just know
Stealth,
it's
isn't it?
stealthy.
yeah.
Well,
Want
a
to
lot.
explain to us the storyline or the game or what it's about?
Steal shit.
No,
Swiper, no swiping.
swiper, no swiping. It's just basically the whole game. I'm
Caught Dora the Explorer comes out. It's fucking annoying.
what I can basically tell from the teaser trailer is that you play a guy named the Thief Master, and you're going after like this really really big heist of just a whole bunch of gold and whatnot. But necessarily you have to go through. I kind of have bad memory, so I'm just trying to remember what I'm saying. You have to go through like different types of towns and things to actually get this loot, and necessarily when you have that loot, then you could go on to become like the greatest thief or something like that. I'm not really sure because I haven't paid attention to it as much. I was just awed by the gameplay. A lot of people. Oh, sorry.
I think the whole point of it was like the criticism of it is because Dishonored already came out, but Thief was here such first because they had a ton of games on the PC and on the older consoles.
Yeah.
This is their first as such new gen game.
Yeah.
The only problem is though Dishonored come out in the current gen, so it's been called now a Dishonored, where technically Dishonored is Thief.
Yeah, because it has like in ways some people like to relate to it as gameplay mechanics. So how you're able to just be stealthy wise, that's the only aspect that they truly see. And they don't see compared to Dishonored and Thief that Dishonored you have the ability to teleport and to move things around and have special powers. In Thief, necessarily you have special powers, but they're not as like heavy, where you teleport.
I think with Thief it's more akin to, look, you're a dude who likes to steal shit, and the powers are just there for, and they're not really powers, are they? This is like
they're more so like kind of the five. What is it? The five. Like your ears, nose, like everything that you have to do.
your five senses.
Yeah, your five senses. That's basically, because I'm a special kid. That's basically what it is. Because one of the powers is where you're able to hear very clearly. So necessarily you're able to hear everything around you, see if somebody's near you. Or there's like cat vision where you can see certain enemies at different areas and stuff like that. So I mean, I wouldn't really understand why they would do that, but I don't know. I just think it's an awesome game and I'd play it.
It looks good. I will get it. I'm looking forward to Watch Dogs because it's finally got a freaking release date.
Speaking of Watch Dogs, that was actually one of our other topics. Supposedly, there was a rumor going around saying that the game company, or the game developer, they went and delayed the game a month before its release due to unknown reasons, and people are trying to find out why. What do you guys, how do you guys feel about this?
They delayed
Well,
it.
they did every game. Every game has been delayed. GTA was delayed for a month.
Yeah. But this game is necessarily it's been done for a while now. It's just that they're laying off of the game for so long. Like previously, before it was delayed and it wasn't unfinished. That's of course understandable, but the game has been finished for a while. They're just delaying it again, which really doesn't make any sense. I mean, why would you want to delay a game that's already finished? If you think about it.
Is it coming? Was it originally supposed to come out when another game was supposed to come out?
It was meant to be a launch title, isn't it?
Yeah, it was supposed to be a launch title.
They were building it up to be like, this is what the PS4 and the Xbox One could do. Watch Dogs, look how freaking awesome it is. And now it's coming out. At least.
See, I could understand then that's when they would delay it, is because there's all these games that are coming out, and even though that it gets all this hype, that when it launches, they might have predicted, oh, it's not going to be as of the hype for the game itself, so we'll just hold back until there's no other games to be released. I can see from like Lindo's perspective of that.
To be honest, what came out on launch really that was like a world beater? Really, nothing came out on both consoles that was a world beater. If they released it,
I mean,
there and then,
yeah,
would have freaking killed it.
Yeah,
I mean,
because
even
that
now,
game...
like I'm about to buy a PS4 like any day now, and like I can't think of what game I'd really be playing on it apart from ones I'd get free for PlayStation Plus. Obviously, I'm going to get Ground Zeroes when that comes out. Buying one, but right now nothing comes up at the top of my head that I think, oh yeah, I'll buy the PS4 for that.
Killzone's quite good.
Yeah, I don't know. I really never really understood that at all. Maybe it's just because, we're holding off on the game because maybe we might have forgotten stuff, but if it just didn't make any sense because the game was one, finished, and two, why did they have to delay it? But I don't know, it's just...
I don't know, they did that for most games. I think it's like the testing, they find some error in the testing, and it's like, oh crap, we have to fix this, and it may take 2 months.
Yeah.
It's coming out in May though, isn't it? May 27th, is it? Or
I think.
Something like that?
Yeah.
I haven't really kept track of the date.
But at the moment, I think Second Son's coming out the beginning of May, or around about that time. Watch Dogs, or I don't know.
No, Second Son's like the end of this month, isn't it?
Is it?
I think.
Or whatever.
Because my friend has been hyping that up. He's been wanting to get it on PlayStation 4.
The game looks beautiful. The game looks really good.
Because I've played previous Infamous games, and I haven't been much of an Infamous person, but after playing like the first and second one, I've gotten more interested into seeing Infamous Last Son. Because it's not because of the hype. It's just that it's it's going to be totally different. It's not necessarily, I don't know. It's a new character again.
Of electricity, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's completely different.
Yeah, but that's coming out. Second Son's coming out end of the month. Then, Jesus Christ.
There's a ton of games coming out.
UFC's coming out.
Titanfall's
coming out.
Titanfall's coming out Monday.
Yeah.
And if you pre-ordered it right now on Origin, for all you lucky viewers out there, you're able to preload the game, so you're probably playing Titanfall right now.
What else?
Imagine the servers when that first comes up.
Yeah.
Will they
fucking
handle it?
Dead.
Will they? Won't they?
Dead.
They'll probably be dead because that game got a lot of hype, and me and Simon, we made a couple of videos on it too, and we had a blast. And we think the game is pretty good. It's just that, the servers themselves are just like completely.
The game is fun, fluid, and just brilliant.
It's a very controversial topic, isn't it?
Yeah.
You love it or you hate it, I think, in that.
I think because it's made by a breakup of Call of Duty as well, people are calling it a Call of Duty clone.
Yeah.
In places it is, but it's a totally different game. I think after a couple of hours.
I think people who necessarily, I don't know, this is just me. I think people necessarily who see it as, like as Simon said, from the same makers of Call of Duty, they're instantly going to deny it because they're going to see it as Call of Duty with mechs in different spots and different places. But when you actually play the game, it doesn't really tend to feel like it. The pace of it, which is really fast paced, may seem like Call of Duty, but it feels like a completely different game, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh, do you know games you said, Connie, that you're going to buy? Battlefield 4 is really good on the 4.
Oh yeah, for PlayStation 4, get that because it's
You can do the swap over.
Actually, yeah, because when I bought Battlefield 4 on the PS3, it says right here, claim
You
the
can
Battlefield
do the
4
code.
digital version just for a tenner.
Yeah.
So I probably will do that.
But yeah, that's really good.
What
else
is it
good?
just as good as a PC, or is that a silly question?
no. It's
like,
good
everyone
at.
is like PC.
Well, I mean,
Your PC game,
yeah,
any game that's on the PC, they're gonna be miles better than your PS3, PS4, whenever. But as
Yeah.
long as your specs are like supercomputer.
yeah. So like,
If they're not, then buy it on console.
so like a good example would be like, I don't know, I hate bragging like this, but kind of like my PC. It has 6 cores and it has a new graphics card that I just put in it. I'm able to play. I'm able to play Battlefield 4, but I think if you get on PlayStation 4, it'd be equivalent to PC, and there's really no big difference when it comes to PS4 and PCs. I know that people are just hyping it because PC Master Race and everything like that, but you know how that is. I'd recommend it to anybody who gets a PlayStation 4. Just get Battlefield 4. Just great.
It's good. It's really good.
All right. Smite.
Mood.
Smooty Smite. What do you guys feel about this one? Because I know that.
Eh.
No. I know. Linda inside's like, I just want to talk about Smite.
I just want to say things about free-to-play games.
Okay.
Freaking hell, they are getting better.
Yes.
Loadout is freaking awesome, and that's free to play. Black and White Retribution is free to play, and it's now on the 4.
Yeah.
Smite, freaking good. I've never played League of Legends. Don't want to because Smite is better.
Yeah. I mean, everybody has like preferences and stuff, but that's...
Can I just explain something first?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, for those of you who don't know, I am using a Mac computer, but recently I partitioned my Mac to also work Windows. So I have been playing Smite because now that I have Windows on my computer, I can play video games.
Video games.
That's awesome. So you have like the chance to like play games with us now, and then it's like, no, I have a Mac, so that's pretty good. That's not bad.
Before any of the viewers give me crap for having a Mac, it's because I'm also an art student, so...
The struggle.
The struggle is real.
I will stick something up your butt if you give me crap.
Wait, what?
What?
Instantly go for the butts.
But-
But to
Can't-
the
can't-
You have it for a good reason, though. There's just people that get Macs just because it's got an Apple logo on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Just to be an obnoxious prick.
Like, the one thing I really don't understand, like, people are like, oh my god, I have a Mac, and blah, blah, blah. Like, okay, Macs, necessarily, they are really good on the digital arts side, because mostly when it comes to videos, making music, anything like that, when it comes to digital arts, Macs are perfect for those. When it comes to Windows, they might be a little bit, but you're going to have to pay more money equivalent to Macs. It's just, yeah. And when it comes to PC, you're able to play games. When it comes to Mac, there's not much variation. So you would have to end up doing as what Linda did and partition your Mac to become a PC. So
I think a Mac is used for totally not creativity, but it's more used for like digital, for like digital art and video and freaking artist. It's an artist,
which is what I do.
Station, which you do. Where a Windows or a PC is just business and number crunching.
Yeah.
Because that's what it's made to do. And also it can play games and it can do everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Windows is a better operating system because it does everything, where Macs... I would want a Mac to edit.
Yeah.
I would want a Mac to do Photoshop and music making.
Mm-hmm.
But I've got Windows, so there's not much point anymore.
Yeah. Like, I understand, like, some people just, like, have different preferences and stuff like that. But it's just, like...
Speaking of computers, 1 minute. Connie, is your computer fixed yet? Or done?
I am on it as we speak, son.
Oh,
It is alive. It's beautiful.
It is alive!
The only thing is I haven't got a very big hard drive, so I just ordered one today. I got 500 gigabyte, and it should be coming Tuesday, so I can do Let's Plays. So I've just been doing streams.
That's pretty good.
Woohoo! The time has arrived. Yeah, carry on.
Oh, no.
But, when it comes to that, I don't know. It's just that's what really made no sense. So I just wanted to point that out. I know everybody has different preferences on operating systems. If you want to get really geeky like me, then how about you see me on Linux?
No.
How about you see me on Linux?
No.
Yes.
Get slapped. No.
No. My he's big into Linux, and he's trying to get me into Ubuntu. So I'm like, nah. Even though Steam just came on Linux, no, I'm not. Okay.
Yeah. No, never.
Okay.
Can I pitch you for a topic real quick?
Yeah, that's fine.
Now because Need for Speed has come out on the movies.
Oh my god.
Of course, it's a game. Need for Speed was a massive EA game.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, some of you lived in a hole for the last 8 years.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Your childhood was never complete, man.
If you didn't play a Need for Speed game, I'm sorry.
Your childhood was never complete. You
Did
never
anyone
had a
else
childhood.
love that Snoop Dogg song that was on there?
Yeah.
Eminem was in it. It was like Drivers on the Storm.
Oh man.
Jam.
I'm gonna have to play fucking Need for Speed now. Fuck's sake. But yeah, that's come out. I've heard mixed reviews. I.e., my mates are big Need for Speed nerds, and they went to go see it without me, bastards. But they said it was all right. It's not great. Is a video game movie always doomed to be all right?
Yeah.
I think you've got to always think with driving games, driving films, is they're not very deep. Like, you won't, can you really imagine someone crying at a driving film? Like, the demographic for big speedy cars is just, like, men. So they put it with, women with huge breasts, and they'll get the person from Breaking Bad in it, because then some women will watch it.
Mr. White, bitch!
In that way, Need for Speed wouldn't be a very good game, because it's not as if it was a huge storyline, was it?
Yeah, it wasn't really. It was mostly, when it came to Need for Speed and basically the franchise in general, it was just basically you racing. There was no type of, story or anything like that. It was just gameplay based. It wasn't really story based.
The only thing I remember doing is getting to the point where you can change the color of your car, having it pink, drive around for a bit, and then turn it off.
Yeah, pretty much. And now, like, they're getting deeper into stories, which I don't know. When it comes to that and Need for Speed and stories, I just feel like Need for Speed would be better, like, as of my own opinion, as gameplay wise, because, like, I used to play Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2 on my PlayStation 1. That was fun because I used to like getting chased by cops. The new Hot Pursuit,
or the remake.
The remake of it was just like, like, I don't think they really put a story to it, did they? Or did they?
No, it was just race. It was back to old school Need for Speed. It was just, here's your car.
Like, I don't know. I think it was Need for Speed The Run that had a really deep story into it.
Yeah, but it was shit.
They tried to make it like a Rockstar game, didn't they?
Yeah.
Story.
Like, because there's
you're an undercover cop being chased by a cop. What the hell is going on?
Yeah.
You must do this.
It made no sense because, like, compared to Rockstar's, like, previous past, they had a game called Smuggler's Run, and it's exactly the same type of thing. There's tons of people
tried to do Smuggler's Run on 360, but it failed miserably.
Yeah, it's basically, I wouldn't really say the same concept, but in a way, I think they could have, like, got inspired from that. I'm not really sure. I can't really say anything, so
I think there's some games that you just want to play and you don't want to think. You don't care about the storyline. You just skip the cutscenes because they're shit anyway. You just play a game.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like, storyline just doesn't matter. Like, if you want a really deep storyline, play, like, Heavy Rain or something.
Yeah.
Play Heavy Rain or play, I don't know. Or if you want something with a bit of sustenance, play GTA.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be sucked in for hours on end.
I think it's nowadays that when it comes to reviewers and when they try to go and review types of games, that I know everybody has preferences and how viewers, they go and they put their own opinion and people are going to take that opinion. But necessarily, like, there's people who just, like, as you said, Connie, they want to play the game for the game. They don't really care for the story because they know the story's pretty bad. But the gameplay is well done. And reviewers don't really tend to do that. They look in every way to see how a game is bad and just talk about how bad it is based off of that one thing and not really off of, gameplay. So it kind of sucks and it feels bad. Like, I feel bad for, like, people who are like that because game developers go out the way to do that, and it sucks that they have to go and see reviewers just do it because of one thing and not because of something else about the game.
Yeah, I was like, come back on topic. I watched the Hitman movie again, and it was totally not Hitman.
The next topic is Tony Hawk's Downhill Jam.
That game, anus.
What can we talk about this game, and more so
Fucking
future Tony Hawk games, because there's been...
game was anus.
Now, for
I played it on
people,
the Wii, it's shit.
for necessarily people who have never really played Tony Hawk's Downhill Jam, it was probably
It's a
one
racing game.
It was a racing game. It wasn't even a Tony Hawk game. It was
Imagine
just
Death Race on Skate 3 was that.
it was just basically
Game
that.
mode.
So
Game pisses me off.
necessarily, me and Simon think, in our opinion, that it's the worst Tony Hawk game that's ever been made because, one, there's not even any type of way that it originates to like Pro Skater 1 to 3 at all.
Tony Hawk's. Think of Tony Hawk's game. Connie, if you had a Tony Hawk's game, which Tony Hawk's would you play? Not here.
Brown.
Down. Oh, there we go. Underground. Okay.
Thug.
Sid. Thug.
It was
Sid.
underground that you could take your skateboard off, wasn't it?
Yes. That was the
Yeah.
first one.
That one then.
Sid, what would be your Tony Hawk's game?
American Wasteland.
Yeah, same here. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Not fucking Downhill Jam.
Have any of you guys seen the thing that Tony Hawk's was in where...
Oh yeah, the hoverboard.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
guy
yeah.
from... What's his name? The guy from Back to the Future.
The
What's
scientist.
his
Doc Brown.
actor name? I can't remember.
I don't.
No, but his real name. Christopher
Oh.
Lloyd. He's in it and everything, and they make it exactly like it. And like loads of people fell for it. They thought that they actually were on
Yeah,
a
they had to
hoverboard,
issue apologies.
and
didn't
then it
they?
was a bloody fake.
I
They're
wanna
probably
fuck-
waiting until like April Fools to officially be like, yeah, we lied.
I'd
got
like
found
I,
out.
I legit seen that and I was just like, I want to believe because
Yeah,
Yeah.
you want to believe it.
It
but
was-
You know
it
it's
was
fake.
so perfect. But then nowadays, if you think about it, CGI, I was going to say AI, CGI could be anything, video effects could be anything, and you don't even know the difference. That's the weird
Yeah.
part about it. Like, because lately everybody's been coming out with all these crazy things. Like Google just bought 2 robots from like a random company in Mississippi, and you don't really think about these things. So they used a lot of time and effort to mess with people's
Fool us.
heads. Yeah, to mess with people's heads. But it was good advertisement
played.
though.
Well
yeah.
played. But going back to how crap Downhill Jam is.
Downhill
Oh.
Jam was nothing like any other Tony Hawk game.
Okay,
They try-
while we were cut out, Downhill Jam was basically racing. So it was. Imagine if you've played Skate or a Skate game. There's a game mode called Death Race. It's basically just a race from point A from start to finish down big drops, and then you can occasionally skate off. You can do flip tricks and grinds. Downhill Jam was basically that.
Mm-hmm.
Downhill Jam it came out on the PS2, the Xbox, and the Wii. Didn't come out for the 360 or the PS3, did it?
No, I don't think it did.
Because it was shit.
Wait, you want about the game you're just bashing?
Downhill Jam, yeah.
I just did a little Google search to make sure which one you're on about. It was on Game Boy Advance and the Wii U and the PS2.
Game Boy Advance? What?
Yep.
Fucking shit.
What?
They
If it was
didn't
on...
even make it into PS.
I think they did that for money reasons if they're going to try and put it on so many different consoles.
Because it was crap.
You see the emphasis? He had to come up all the way to the Blue Snowball because it was garbage.
It's crap.
Because it was absolute. I played it for about 2 races. I played it on the Wii. Maybe because I played it on the Wii.
Yeah.
But I just imagined that the PS2 or whatever version
Yeah.
of the controller was terrible. But and apparently Tony Hawk is making a new game, isn't he?
I think I haven't really heard anything about this, so this is kind of new to me. But
He's been
But-
pretty irrelevant lately since Skate did the whole analog mechanism
Oh, yeah.
instead
Oh,
of just
yeah.
clicking triangle to grind.
Well, what happened is Skate come out with the new, the EA used the analog for everything. whole
Yeah.
thing. And then Tony Hawk came out with a freaking Guitar Hero thing, which could kill a man.
He did, didn't he?
It's
Yeah,
like a skateboard. It was like a skateboard.
What was it called?
It was no fun at all.
It was Tony Hawk's
Ride.
Yes, I had that. I had the board too. I'm God. Basically, I'm gonna tell a little story. This is a quick story. Basically, my stepdad went to a nearby store that had it, and he was like, it was $25 for like this game, and like some random hunting game because it had the weapon to go with it. So I was like, all right, cool. It's just for my Xbox. I think it was. Yeah, it was for my Xbox. And I took it out, and I was like, you know what? One day I'm gonna go and play it. Played it. I had to go and take the sensor, and the sensor itself was so weak and bad. It took me exactly 3 hours to configure it with the board. That's how bad the sensor was. 2, afterwards, when I got done with it, I tried getting on the board and playing the game. And when you go through the tutorial mission, I swear I could have went and cracked broke my neck. Because there's one part where you have to grind, and you have to do a regular manual, which is back wheel, and a nose manual, which is front wheel. So you're literally leaning forward, and there's just no grip at all. It's the rubber grips on the foot or anything. So I almost fell and killed myself because of Tony Hawk's Ride. Worst thing to ever even buy.
Skateboarding give you an advantage or not?
No, I wouldn't really think so, because
No, I've seen people play it.
Yeah.
I don't even understand how it works. To do a kickflip, do you have to do a
No,
kickflip?
you have to I think you lean your board up and
then flick it to the side or something like that.
Which
it's
is
ridiculous.
Sounds very unsatisfying.
It's imagine the fun of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 sucked out of it.
Yeah, it's pretty much that.
Project 8 and Proving Grounds were better. Those were the last games where Tony Hawk died.
I think it's funnier because there's one part where when you're going on a rail, you have to literally lean your board upwards and then try to swivel it left to right. So there's no grip on my floor. I have a carpet floor, so it's easily how it's made out of plastic, so it slips and slides everywhere. So I'm slipping and sliding everywhere. I'm literally feeling like I'm about to kill myself over this. And it was just terrible because I couldn't even make the jump. The controls were not even responsive. So I think
the only decent peripheral based game is the rhythm games, Guitar Hero, DJ Hero.
Do you know what I want them to bring? I want them to bring back DDR. I want to play Dance Mat on my PS4.
Dance Dance Revolution? The old school ones? Oh, yeah.
I remember the plastic dance mats.
I always had the crappy ones that would break. That's my new ones.
The third party ones, not the proper ones, just really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had them. Struggle.
But those, oh my god!
I used to try and play games with a controller with the dance mat.
Yeah, I did that as well.
Because I was
like Frogger and stuff.
I used to try and play Crash Bandicoot and Spyro with it because I'm a G. You need analogs.
Oh, it was just, I don't know. I thought that was something interesting.
I think the only decent peripheral game now is Guitar Hero. DJ Hero.
Guitar Hero isn't even in production anymore. They're not making any more.
Well, that kind of Guitar Hero.
There's none really now. No one really does them sort of things. I wish they did.
Well, Rocksmith, where your fucking guitar is.
Oh, actually, yeah, that's actually pretty good. Like £50 or something like that.
Yeah, it's like
dollars or whatever.
Well, it's not that. It's like 50. Yeah, it's £50, but it's then if you haven't got an electric guitar, you're gonna have to go out and buy one.
The next topic we have is what is everybody going to be doing for future things on their channel? Because I know that sometimes usually asked us for every video, and some people are like, "Hey, what's so and so doing?" So, what are your guys' plans for that?
Is Linda back yet?
No, not yet.
No.
Does anyone know like what she's doing? Someone will speak
I
on
think
her
she's.
behalf.
I don't know. I think she's probably gonna be doing some more speed arts.
Yeah.
'Cause that's what she. I'm just gonna go out of a basic generalization. She'll probably do some more Minecraft. Probably play other games because she's got the Windows partition now. So
Yeah.
I think she's gonna try and play some more games via there.
She'll probably. I have a feeling she'll probably appear more in a lot of the videos. So like necessarily how like me and Simon will just be like, hey, does anybody want to play this and this game? Like for example, Smite. How I recorded the video. Like she appeared in that. So necessarily you don't really know, but anything could happen.
Just
Yeah.
subscribe to her to find out.
Yeah.
I got her back.
Yeah. By the way, everyone who hasn't subscribed to everyone else,
Do it.
you may see this on Sid's channel. So, by the way, if you haven't subscribed to Connie or Linda or myself, what the hell are you doing? Don't pause the video. Whilst you're listening to our
Links in the
voices,
down bar.
links in the description down below.
Do it.
Remember, do it, and then follow us all on Twitters.
Yeah.
Do it.
Because, like, we'll be complete weirdos one day, and then we'll just have, like, a random, all-out conversation on Twitter, and people will be like, what the heck are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing
if
with
you
your
follow
lives?
One of us,
Yeah.
you're just going to see ends of conversations,
Yeah.
and it's going to be weird. So follow everyone else, so you can get a gist of what we're saying to each other. Yeah, Connie, what are you going to be doing on the channel? Because you have a new PC.
It really depends. Like, I kind of want to get some Broken Age on my channel because it's not really a stream sort of game. But I'll be getting my hard drive hopefully Tuesday. So from then on, it's anyone's guess. I mean, it's either going to be Shenmue or Emulate. I don't know. It's just you have to subscribe to know. It's on the
You
day.
have to subscribe to know.
What should I do today?
Ugh.
What about you, Simon?
I was going to say Sid, and then I was going to World Cup's coming up, so I'll probably do some World Cup videos.
Yeah.
I've got Hitman. I've played Hitman Absolution, so I am doing a Let's Play of that. That's going on. WWE stuff, as per usual, shows and so on and so forth. That's took on a backseat. And I'm doing a GTA mini-series, so that's going up Friday. Hopefully, you will have, guys, when this goes up, a Monday, a Wednesday, Thursday, a Monday, Wednesday, and a Thursday and Friday. Yeah, is the days I'll upload. Hopefully, I'm shit with schedules, so you'll get a video when you get one. In my kind of that way, but yeah, I'll try and upload some videos next week. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Sid.
What about you, Kraken?
Oh boy. Basically what I'm gonna be doing is since I just got the new graphics card, I was interested in doing a lot more Titanfall because, I've been slowly getting more and more addicted to that game, just seeing gameplay of it and stuff, so I wanted to do that as a future series. I still gotta finish a couple of other series, necessarily my Walking Dead. It's gonna take a long while because, I like uploading random videos, so that's probably something I should tend to control a little bit more. But probably that, Nether, Smite, a little bit of Smite because I've been getting into that too with Simon and Linda. And yeah, who knows? Maybe some more Gary's Mod or anything like that, because I know we haven't really had everybody on Gary's Mod, but when we do, that's going to be
Gary's
insane.
Mod. I like to join you guys.
So all we need now is...
Sword? Do you have Counter-Strike Source?
Get it?
Yeah, get that, and then Trouble in Terrorist Town. Fuckeries will happen.
I really
Murder game mode?
But,
oh my god. Murder game mode? Oh man.
Oh, I love that game so much.
Oh.
But yeah, I just think I think with videos, I think I hopefully understand like the attitudes with videos now. It's like we'll do such what we want to do because we enjoy doing it, and if you enjoy doing it as well,
Yeah.
thanks. I don't know.
If you don't enjoy doing it, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you? Have just a hard, long look at yourself. Think about what you're doing.
Can't just be doing this for the heck of it, man. You gotta do it because you like it.
People who do FIFA and who do Call of Duty every day, of all day, I just sit there like, don't you play anything else? Of course, I do WWE constantly, videos, because that's how I've got there. But now I'm weeding stuff into my channel, i.e. the face video. So I can do face cams, and I can do other things. I can do skits, and in fact, I like doing that skit I did because it was enjoyable. I enjoyed doing it, and as long as I think my whole attitude with video making, and it's got to be everyone else's. If I enjoy doing it, I'm gonna constantly do it. You're not. It's not. If it's not enjoyable, don't do it.
Yeah. If it's something that you feel that should not be uploaded, so like some days like you feel like when you record something, I didn't really feel like that was going to be up, don't bother to put it up, because more so if you're not really feeling it, I'm pretty sure your audience is not going to really feel it either. So it's more so record the best moments to just, enjoy yourself and naturally play games and just be a gamer in general, because you don't want to like record something just be like, oh, I played this game, blah blah blah. Like, no, people are not gonna like that. They're gonna want to see for how your character is, well, not character, but more so how you are. And if you play a character on YouTube and don't really show your face, then that's fine, play your character. But you just gotta enjoy what you do. You just don't want to do it and make it a chore. You gotta make it something that you want to do.
Especially if you think you're going to make money out of it some magical way.
Yeah.
Magical way.
It's a magical
It'd
way.
be cool. I'm gonna say it'd be cool for, I think for it to be profitable at the end of the day. But at the moment, I'm just cool cheating, doing videos and shiz, doing it for the fun of it.
Yeah. Like, what I thought would be really awesome, and I've still thought of this idea for, like, the longest, ever since I've actually met Kyle in general, and he talked to me for that. I talked to him first, and then I don't know, I guess we were talking. Like, what I thought would have been really cool is if, like, one day maybe we all meet up or something like that, and then that happens. Oh, God.
Linda's back.
The wild Linda has appeared.
Wow.
Wild Linda has appeared. What do you do? Run!
Oh, but, yeah, like, stuff like that, like, everyone will be able to meet up from the group sometime in the future, that, if possible, or something like that, but I don't know, it's something. Also, since Linda's back, Linda,
what?
somebody fill in Linda for what we were talking about, please.
Oh, we were talking about how crap Downhill Jam is.
What?
And how anus that game is, but we also come to the thing of what do you want to do with your channel? What are you going to be doing with your channel in the future?
Like future things, future videos, stuff like that.
That's a good question. I was actually thinking about that before I came back. That's really weird. It's like you guys are sending me singles. Singles?
Single?
What?
Singles.
Here's some single, Linda. Let's start throwing CDs here.
I guess now that I have Windows working, I could probably start playing different things now. It's just a matter of getting a new recording program and such. But I think the biggest thing is that if I could stream, that would be amazing to me, because I think I can see myself being more of a streamer, to be quite honest.
A lot less work, isn't it?
That too.
Yeah. Because I know there's people who are mostly, they're more so like streaming wise, because it's not really as hard. You don't really have to go through editing and stuff like that. Like if you want to just play a game and then, show it to people, it's simple. It's right there.
I mean, I've live streamed before doing art and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, you guys have watched me. I kind of like the whole being in the moment thing. So.
Yeah. I think with streaming, I can't stream because my internet is fucking dicks. So until I get better internet, I'll start streaming.
Yeah.
But I do want to stream. I do want to stream because I do feel it's less work. You can just sit there and play and interact, and then turn off the stream and go to sleep or something. rather than spoiling hours over a video that, so to speak, minimal people might not watch. So, it's all right.
Yeah.
Streaming's an option. Streaming will always be there.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Like-
a new.
Like how when it came to just basically doing YouTube, I like doing YouTube, but I also like streaming because I know you can interact with people more and stuff like that. And since I've been like slowly gaining a little following with people, and people are like, oh, why you like never streaming and stuff like that, and blah 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 blah. Because scheduling sometimes comes into effect, and there's not much time. So
school and stuff like that.
yeah, so I mean, I could understand that, and that's why I like to upload videos, is because people can watch something, and it's when I, did that on a certain day. When it comes to streaming, it might be a little bit harder on the bad side because you have to do it at a certain time, always at this time, because people are going to watch you at this time, and so on and so forth. But
yeah,
it's just, I don't know. I like live streaming because I get weird people that come to my streams that are now just people that watch me a lot, and I'm just like, you're awesome, man. You're so awesome, man. You're so awesome. I don't know.
That was like a perfect, I want to call you voice.
What?
Yeah, I agree.
Oh my god. But yeah. Do any of you guys have any other topics to talk about by any chance? Or are we all good to go?
Did I miss anything important other than that?
No.
I don't really.
Nothing important.
Did you kiss Simon?
No.
OKP.
Be quiet.
Like that meme, when now keys.
Oh god.
Oh god, no. All right, well, I guess that'll be the podcast for number 3 of the Outcast podcast.
Numero tres.
Also, shouts out to Kyle for not being here. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, at least we came all together and did the podcast, even though you weren't here, because we want you here.
Fair, as long as we've got something done.
Yes,
I'm happy. And cheers.
like we've been wanting to do a podcast for a while, and I know stuff like that. But anyways, shouts out to Kyle for being busy and stuff like that. Hopefully, we can get him in the next podcast. If you haven't already before, then make sure to subscribe to everybody's channels. They will all be in the link in the description down below. And if you're doing this on somebody else's channel, they might have it too. So who knows? If you're an awesome kid, then subscribe to everyone else, and all that good stuff. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for future podcast episodes. See you later, guys.
Bye.
Bye.